Commissioner of Doddridge County. My family and I have lived here in Doddridge County pretty much my whole life. I was born and raised here in Doddridge County. Now, I want to go over some of the accomplishments of the County Commission, and I say the County Commission because we all see politicians that get up and they say, I did such and such, and I did this, and I did that. And especially at County Commission level, it is simply a majority of 2 that passes, but it has to be at least 2 people. So if I get up here and I tell you that I did such and such, that's trying to give you a false impression. Now, the things that I'm about to tell you are County Commission issues. County Commission passed these. Doddridge County Commission has helped fund many of the improvements to the Doddridge County Park. We just completed, well, I won't say completed, it's about 90%, 95% complete, restoration of the exterior of the courthouse. We commissioned a study 3 to 4 years ago on the water situation in Doddridge County, and they concluded that it would best be served by bringing in water from the neighboring counties because of the water supply in the county. In order to raise the availability of public water from the approximate 15% that it was when this commission was funded, or when this study was funded, to about 70% was about $80 million. Now, that's a lot of money for the state. That would be almost an impossible amount for the county. So they broke it down into, I think, 28 different projects. The very first project that was approved was the Route 23, Tarkland, and Flint Road project. It's in the grant stage now, and as I understand it, it generally is in three or four different cycles before it gets funded. We just this past year we got approved it's a small project, but it goes from Smithburg to Route 18 past the park, supplying water to the park, and that one should be in the construction phase this summer. We've just paid for the engineering for the study, or for the project of getting water from Pennsboro down to Greenwood, across the loop and going out to Oxford, and that is also in the grant stage, and that was the Sunnyside loop. We've contributed significant amounts of money to the town of West Union to pave the roads and get their Wabash sewer project underway. Purchased properties in West Union. We have and are investing in a new radio tower that's, I think the 5 Points area is not too far from here. Is that correct?
Right.
Correct.
The enhanced 911 system had already done the work to get that project up and running. We're combining with Harrison, Wetzel, Tyler, those 3 counties, along with Doddridge, to increase the height of that tower, and they're going to make a what they call it, siren, I think, SIRN, which is communications for emergency services, sheriff, various things like that, and that will improve greatly the communication capabilities up here in this part of the county. If we can get a grant, or if we can come up with the money to build one in the southern part of the county, we would have the county covered pretty well, although that's about $1 million project. We have one of the best emergency services providers in the state. We have, and what the county commission did, when I first came on the county commission, the maximum rate is 14.3 per 100 for taxes in the class 2 category. And we have lowered that down to 13.66 over a series of years. Not a lot each year, but we've lowered it. We are now, for the county commission portion, we are the 8th lowest tax rate in the state. In our most recent budget of $12 million, we've reserved $4 million for contingencies, for infrastructure projects, and various other things that we want to set money aside for, so that when the time comes, or when the time is right, we can afford to do those things. Just prior to my election, the rainy day fund stood at approximately $65,000. Right now it stands at a little over $1.8 million. Those are all things that the county commission has done. Not me, but the county commission. But I've been a part. I'll just quickly go over some things that the county commission is wanting to do. We're in the planning stage for additional parking at the courthouse. We're in the planning stages for renovation of the courthouse interior. We're always looking to add to the water infrastructure in the county. We're always looking to make improvements to the county park. We are uniting with other counties in District 4 in order to increase our voice in Charleston about this road situation. If anybody has any questions about that, ask me later. We're looking to diversify our county and make it an appealing destination for new businesses. We're looking to secure new housing for residents, including single-family housing and multifamily. In summary, I believe that I've done a good job as a county commissioner. We have been good stewards of your tax dollars, and I ask for your consideration on Tuesday for your vote. And once again, I thank you.